of our hearts, let us offer to God the intentions of the entire community of Pagasa, His members, our beloved ones, and those who ask their prayers.
welcome po kayong lahat dito po sa ating ginaganap ngayong 150th year ng Pag-asa or weather services. Hindi naman Pag-asa 150 years na. Nag-umpisa lang po yung Pag-asa in 1971, 72. Pero yung unang serbisyo ng weather service or weather services for the Philippines, forecast. Yun una noong 1865 na yung leaders po natin kanina may pakita kanina yung mga Espanyol pa po, mga pare po ng araw. At naging Pag-asa nga po siya noong 1971.
On this important milestone event, I would like to take this opportunity to pay tribute to the hardworking people in Pag-asa. I honor you for your commitment, for staying true to your service, for embracing your jobs and treating it like a vocation with passion. I honor those dedicated their lives in the agency for giving their lives for the country. Today, in conjunction with the World and National Meteorological Day, with this theme, Climate Knowledge for Climate Action, the DOST-PAGASA launches new products in storm surge warning signals, Pag-asa website migration to the government web hosting service, modified tropical cyclone warning system, USAID support, to Pag-asa technical assistance, simplification of weather climate information materials, and lastly, the soft launch of Patubay sa weather forecast. I believe that with steadfast commitment to sworn duty, the DOST-PAGASA will continuously be one step ahead of the ever-changing times. And as Pag-asa celebrates 150 years, the department would like to assure you of its unwavering support in keeping our countrymen. I'd like to just to share to you the DOST National S&P agenda. It is anchored on developing our own technological self-reliance. Ano ba ibig sabihin po ito? It's relying on our scientists, relying on Pag-asa scientists, both from our research institute and also from the university. It is partnering with agencies like USAID, with JICA, with COICA, with WMO, but it is really improving our capacity. It is empowering, it is capacity building, developing our own know-how, not only developing our own sensors, weather sensors, developing our capability to model storm surges, to model floods, for us to be able to have an early warning system. It is also to be able to use the latest technology to have high resolution maps, among others. It is really developing our own capability. That's why in the exhibit downstairs, we started with Spanish scholars. It's now Filipino scientists, and that is the way, that is the approach of DOST, that is also the approach of DOST-PAGASA, to come up not only what will be presented later, storm surge warning system, and other new products.
And I do want to start by saying congratulations, first of all, to Pag-asa for 150 years. And that's very, very impressive. Secretary Mondelo, thank you so much for having me here. Acting Administrator Dr. Mrs. Cecilia Montevero, Dr. Esperanza Cayana, Monterio, Dr. Fabiana Lario, my colleagues in USAID, and of course, the Secure, I would like to make special mention to former DNR Secretary Bldg. On behalf of the U.S. government, thank you very much. We really appreciate being a partner of yours. And I am totally with you that our partnership should be temporary. It should not be forever. And our role is in capacity building. You are doing very well on your own, but maybe there are certain things we can do more now, and one of them is what we're going to be launching today. I want to go back to the picture, and I hope we talked about the climate change. I hope it never becomes a picture with snow. Just an umbrella. We will just stay with the umbrella for now.
But maybe one thing I would like to share today is that I cannot even begin to describe how important this agency is, not only 10 years ago, but in the future. The Climate Change Commission, where 3 of commissioners don't have any background of science, we rely heavily on PAGASA for this information. And the relationship and the good relationship I had with you allowed me to understand the technicalities, and what I try to do to give credit and give service to what you've been sharing to me on all this information is to understand it and try to lemonize it in all my presentations.
In the Philippine Disaster Risk Reduction Management System, and finally highlight the products and services of PAGASA, which is beneficial to the decision-making process of the National Disaster Risk Reduction Management Council. Alam naman po natin, our DRR system is governed by the Republic Act 10121, which is the Philippine Disaster Risk Reduction Management Act of 2010, which basically this transformed the disaster business that we have from one that is reactive during the NDCC days into one that is proactive, which is the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. And this council is the highest policy-making body of the country as regards to disaster risk reduction and management. Kita niyo ba? Sa
When, sorry, yung sa dito is being implemented pa ko between DOST, PAGASA, and the DO. And second, ano yung mga services and products being utilized in the department. So far as implementing or providing tools in the planning, programming, and implementation of mga programs and projects.
I'm pleased to greet Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration, PAGASA, on occasion of conferment of PAGASA Twin Vein Awards, a culminating activity of your 150 years anniversary. On this occasion, let me take this opportunity to commend PAGASA for according due recognition to individuals and groups that contributed significantly towards the realization of its mandate to provide protection against natural hazard and to boost the quality of the services in ensuring the safety, well-being, and economic security of all Filipinos. I'd just like to add, as I mentioned earlier, that kami sa science, the Department of Science and Technology, our Science and Technology agenda is anchored on developing our technological self-reliance, and that includes in weather forecasting, in developing climate change scenarios models, in developing our own sensors, developing our own modeling to come up with all of this flood forecasting, flood warning system, tsunami, as I mentioned earlier, we were discussing earlier, storm surges, information or advisories, and to keep on enhancing all of them continually. It never stops. The only way we can adapt to nature is to learn to study them. Again, congratulations for PAGASA for its 150 years anniversary. Maybe the oldest agency, tama? The oldest agency or institution, maybe one of the oldest institutions in the Philippines. To all the winners, and finally sa this year PAGASA Win-Win Awards, congratulations, maraming salamat po.
It is our pleasure to have him as our 2015 Win-Win awardee, Honorable Manuel Mang Rojas II, Secretary of Department of Interior and Local Government.
Accepting the award on behalf of Secretary Rojas is DILG Assistant Director Dennis D. Villaseñor.
Working closely with us during extreme weather events, let's welcome our 2015 Win-Win awardee, Honorable Alexander P. Pama, Administrator of the Office of Civil Defense and Executive Director of the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council.
With his passion for meteorology and for his generosity in sharing his knowledge, he is truly one of PAGASA's jewels. Ladies and gentlemen, we present you our 2015 Win-Win awardee, Engineer Claro Sanchez Doctor, former Chief of the PAGASA Engineering and Technical Services Division.
It is our pleasure indeed to bestow this recognition to our 2015 Win-Win awardee, Ms. Hazel Arandes Tantu, Secretariat Coordinator of Rice Watch and Action Network.
Ensuring the safety of its constituents through a regular local planning and programming on disaster risk reduction, climate change adaptation. Please welcome our 2015 Win-Win awardee, Honorable Noel Irosal, Mayor of Legazpi City, Albay.
With his commitment as well to learn and understand the technical aspect of the agency, our 2015 Win-Win awardee is Mr. Renante A. Pilayo, reporter of UNT.
It is our honor to bestow this recognition to our 2015 Win-Win awardees, no less than the Philippines, Australia, Human Resource Organization Development Facility, or PAROD-F.
For his valuable support, which contributed to the agency's attainment of its goal, mission, and objective, please welcome our 2015 Win-Win awardee, Mr. Mario Bernard S. Monsanto, City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Officer of Agham.
last awardee, I think, do not need any introduction, but PAGASA is giving this award to recognize for his continued commitment to the improvement of weather forecasting capability in the country and attainment of disaster risk reduction and management goals and objectives.
Very much deserving to be given accolades for his role in science and technology. One of this year's Winbane awardee is no less than Honorable Mario G. Montejo, Secretary of the Department of Science and Technology.